Now we are going to learn and understand about caves. So first we'll read the definition, then we will see an example, then we will learn the short pointers. We'll go through the short pointers which will help us remember and revise it quickly. So let us see the definition here. So caves are naturally, you already know what is caves, but still when the question is asked, it is very important to you understand the definition so you can answer it very easily and get full marks. So bookish definition, what is bookish definition? Caves are naturally occurring underground spaces with openings that form where layers of rocks like shales, sandstones, quartzites, limestones, and dolomites are exposed, and then and basically it is exposed over time. So whatever the terms that you see here, which is slant or which is in italic, these are the important keywords that you need to remember. So what is cave? So caves are naturally occurring underground spaces. So it is naturally occurring on underground spaces with openings. So both side it is open, right? That form when layers of rocks. So what are the layers of rocks? What kind of rocks? It is shales, sandstones, quartzites, limestone, and dolomites, right? It can be either of them, any of them, or a combination of them, which are exposed to weather over a period of time. They usually form in places where there is thick beds, where there are thick beds of limestone and dolomite. Very important stuff. Where there are thick beds of limestone or dolomites. In this process, water moves horizontally. It is horizontally and vertically. You need to understand horizontally means like this way, vertically means this way, right? It water moves horizontally along the bedding planes by moving through rock materials or cracks and joints. The carbon dioxide rich water, if you do not remember, if you're unable to remember carbon dioxide, you can just write carbon, a rich water, which is any kind of water. The water movement breaks down the limestone. The limestone is broken down and it makes the cave. It creates cavity and it makes caves that are long and narrow to wide. These caves can form at different heights depending on the rocks that are between the limestone beds. So this is something which you need to remember. But the important stuff here is it happens when? Where does it happen? It is underground and it is created when the layers of rocks are there. What kind of rocks are there? Shale, sandstone, quartzites, limestone, and dolomites. So where does it happen? This usually happens when there are thick beds of limestone and dolomite. In this process, how it is created? It is created by continuous movement of water. Continuous movement of water. How the water is moving? The water is moving horizontally, right? I hope you have understood this. This is very simple, but these are the keywords that you need to remember. So here, these caves can form at different heights depending on the rocks that are between the limestone beds. A lot of caves have holes in them where water can flow. Some caves have even holes at both ends. These are called tunnels. So if someone is asking you what is tunnel, so when caves are having holes at both ends, those holes are called tunnels. You already know what is tunnel. You have already heard what is caves. But when you are being asked that what does it mean, explain it, then you can easily understand it and write in your exam. So let us look at an example. A prominent example of cave formation in India is in Meghalaya. So the cave is formed by what? It is limestone bed which has been basically uh, broken down by running water, such as Krem Liat Pra, one of the longest natural caves in Indian subcontinent. So now we are going to look at the short pointers which will help us revise faster. So how does it form? It happens when limestone or dolomite layers are basically percolated or basically penetrated by and it happens because of the rocks are being broken down by running water. By running water, involving water percolation, the water is basically percolating or seeping through. So what are the characteristics? These are long and narrow to wide gaps. These are long, but they have narrow or wide gaps. Sometimes they form complex mazes. So it is not necessary that it will happen like this. It can happen straight line as well. So where is it found? It is found in karst topographies. So where do we find it in India? Krem Liat Pra cave in Meghalaya. What are the importance? It indicates underlying geological and hydrological process. Very simple and easy. When you have to remember this, these are the pointers that you can utilize to do revision faster and quicker. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.